Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back playing Imperator Rome. Now, there have been some difficulties. If you take a closer look, you will notice that this is not the state we left this at the end of the previous episode. That is because, well, we started the game in Ironman mode, and then I suffered a series of crashes. One of which was 16 minutes into this episode, so I wasn't able to, of course, recover the state here. It seems that reversing the version to the preview version that content creators got allowed me to record. I was able to record a single episode of Roman campaign for like 40 minutes, so fingers crossed we should be able to get this one. And sadly it was like a black screen, had to hard reboot my PC kind of crash, so I wasn't even able to regain the footage that I recorded, so won't be able to patch it up with this one. So, but not much has happened. We've basically built this stuff, looked around how the alliance is shaped up, and so Albania is allied with Iberia, and Colchis is allied with Pontus, which makes them a difficult target for the no CB war we are aiming. Those guys actually joined a defensive league with them, which hasn't happened yet, apparently, between... so I guess that was after this Ironman save. But those guys are still pretty without friends, and they have 3 cohorts, and they do have a single fort in their lands. They're building another one here. And they are of the same culture group, unlike guys here, for example. Also, they are of Zoroastrian religion, which makes them okay target for expansion early on. We won't be able to take much because there are 400 pops in here, but we will be able to capture at least a little bit. So our question is, do we want to get a proper war with a CB and bells and whistles? Or do we want to go without a CB, which would allow us to take a little bit and but then lock us out due to a truce. So the reason for no CB war is we care about oratory power much more than we care about religious power, really. Especially because, well, our omens are shit and not really worth using right now. I'm not sure, really. Like the fact that we won't be able to take all that much is a bit painful. And I mean, it's not like we need to get them outright, but I'm worried that Seleucids will gobble them up after that. So that's the issue here. But I don't want to start a no CB war against those 2 guys. Not quite yet. So let's just give it a go. Like we'll grab a little bit of territories, aboard this fort and whatnot. So that should be easy enough, I would say, and give us something to do. So another thing, like if we take a look at our available generals, nothing to write home about, sadly. I mean, this one is decent. I guess we can take him. He's not a Zoroastrian, but besides that, he's solid enough. But we don't have a decent guy for second army, not really. We could lead it ourselves, but we are shit at it. So if we take a look at our characters and sort them by this, we have some women who sadly we cannot assign. Girls, we are what is this, anti-feminist dystopia right here. And those guys, I already looked through them when I was recording, but this guy is problematic for some reason. Oh right, he's a pretender, so we don't really want to give him a big army. This one is yeah, both are pretenders actually. So, but I think alright, this guy, he's a researcher. He's researching for he's a zeal researcher, right? Religious researcher. So we are gonna replace him with someone else and assign him to the army because he's like all good stats as a. He has nothing wrong with him as a general, really, and I think and his monthly popularity is lowered, so he won't be he won't be a problem as far as being against us is concerned. So let's go to tech, switch to I guess this guy. Yeah, sure, whatever. And we can assign him to this army. There we go. And being a 9, that's... I mean, honestly, they have 3 cohorts, so... and how much... and hardly... don't look at it, I just loaded the game, so this is like lying to you very heavily, for whatever reason, but yeah. So, which way do we want to attack? We want to definitely rush the capital in here, so... we are gonna... Okay, we are suffering attrition here, but that's because of winter. Winter, there's enough enough people here, but the winter is annoying. Also, if you take a look at here, look at this whole thing. We went from, I believe, 21k to 32k, and we are actually, well, we are earning some money. I think we are earning like 0.9 or something. Instead of losing it with the army, and well, we can split it into like 4 or 8k armies. That would be fairly easy to operate. So let's see, let's split you, and you can move in here. We'll wait a second for those guys to... I don't want to assign more commanders, and let's think maybe like a Scott family, Menets and Arhids. This guy, but he's a coward. Right, he's yeah. We'll just use them without commanders for now. I don't want to reassign stuff. Actually, it would be nice to conquest someone completely to get the people into our courts. So I guess maybe we'll look into this situation right here, because there are not a lot of... Maybe we'll get access here. No, they're of course a tributary of Seleucid Empire. So can attack them. And as of you, so half of you, guess we're going to go here and another half will go there, I guess, and start besieging all that quickly. Yeah, I don't think we are gonna assign commanders there. Hopefully our main army will meet their main, let's call it army, and yeah, it should be good. Fingers crossed nothing changes here. As far as diplomatic stuff is concerned. Collapse. Especially for our side of civic war, it has become abundantly clear that his appointment was a terrible mistake, okay? All around the country, shabby and hideous edifices are being raised at alarming speed. That's bad. So he is... which guy? This guy? Sparglet. Okay, I'll need to, like, between the episodes I will learn how to pronounce those things. Like, I don't even know how to pronounce our king. So, hopefully, I mean, I can pronounce physician. But yeah, this is problematic. So, hopefully I'll... I have him... he's actually pretty good. He's like of a... Oh, actually, he's terrible. He's just good at commanding stat. Wow. Wow, that's like seriously awful. Dumb, greedy, and harsh. Will lose a lot of money, and he will lose clarity. Yeah, let's flog him. Well, he survived. Seems he's not wounded, he just doesn't like us at all, but oh well. I guess we're not gonna make him into a commander. And you are going here, good. And oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so alliance with Albania. That's actually. I mean, we can fight bow, but that's much more cohorts. And that will be basically pointless. That would be like exercise in futility because. Not ideal, huh? In this case, I think we got to wait for the CB, because I mean, if we were gonna go for such a big war, we kinda want to get a lot of it, so like conquer one country or something. So perhaps we'll go after Iberia. I mean, we don't really care about this. I mean, do we? It would not block us. It would block us from going through here. Actually, I think there's a bug. So if I declare war and start moving here without unpausing, I would be able to pass. I mean, also, of course, can move through here. I'm an idiot. Why am I stacking them here? Because there's okay. So we don't really care about this. I mean, this is like a decent place to build a fort against Seleucids, I guess, so we can like use it later. Okay, has anything changed here? So you are allied with Colchis and you are in a defensive league with them. You guys are a local power, so are you. This is kind of a shitty. Okay, so here the problem is. Oh, actually you switched. Ah, okay, I was. Ah, damn it. It was that, of course it was. They were just exporting stuff. Jesus, I'm blind. Yeah, those are alliances, right. So they were just exporting there. And you are allied with Paphlagonia. Okay, that changes things. I wanted to conquer you. Hellenic Greco-Pontics people, so like double no-no here. This is gonna be painful. We can just declare war on you and just ignore you and capture as much as we can there. So, yep. Change of plans, lads. Let's move out. Let's see if we. Can you stop? No, we can't. Okay, so let's finish your move here. Finish your move here, and you can actually stop. So if I. Okay, so we can just. All of our forces will have to move through here, though. Which would be annoying. Okay, how many cohorts do you have? You have 3 cohorts. Okay, so this is gonna be an easy war. Let's get into positions then. You are forced marching, and despite forced marching, like all of this is alright. So, yep, let's move. I guess. Okay, I guess the next one will just go for a big war against them. That's okay-ish, I think. Okay, and so you go somewhere around. It'll take a longer while than I thought, but yeah. I was really liking this idea of a war. There we go. Go. Speed 5. City of Amos sending us money. Still no other alliances, good. Culture map mode, yep, most of it is our culture group, which is alright, so yeah, we want to consolidate those things. I'm like most interested in those guys, really, but what can you do? Against Devout. Seems like a decent trade, right? Okay, just, you know, okay, 5%, vote devotion. Oh, this is, I think, this is vote devotion. Okay, yeah, so cheaper way of releasing or removing war exhaustion. Fair enough. Pretender support. Okay. Our leader of one of our armies supports. It's less than ideal. Okay, Nabates Araxid. Okay, so this is basically that guy we put in charge because we thought, okay, he won't be problematic. Oh. Well. We can burn some of that. I mean, we are not dying anytime soon, but this is gonna hit into our legitimacy. Yeah, let's leave it at this right now. And there's more on that we just okay, that's fair. We just flogged him. So, and it seems there is a war going on because there are suddenly people want. Okay. Ouch. Okay, well, I guess they didn't go to war against me, but my clay. Okay, so the easy way to deal with Seleucids is to keep assassinating them, but they would implode because of that. But that seems a bit too easy, so we are not gonna do that, and we are gonna try to fight them on a, let's call it, fair ground. Nothing happening here, not yet. Good. Come on. I don't want to like, keep having to ferry my whole bloody army from one side to another. Actually, one of you, which is, and you are Albania, want, yeah, definitely take our light infantry thing. As soon as those trade requests start to come in, we should be gaining at least a little bit of. Okay, do we want another general here? No. Actually, let's put our guy in charge as well. It's not great that he's not like the worst thing that happened to warfare. Yeah, so one army will go deal with them, and like 3 armies will rush there, and we'll hope that like no Pontus or whatever jumps us, because those guys are busy. Actually, if we declare war here, Albania would still join. Okay, so you've probably seen a disparity. The reason why those guys have such a huge army is because they are a tribe, so they get tribal levies as well, and like a normal people, monarchies have to actually pay for their shit. Both in terms of actually, you know, getting, buying the you know, training things and paying for their upkeep. Well, tribal levies for tribal levies, none of this is the case. So, show of superiority. We are at last December. Let's go to January and slow it down to 3. We don't have that, but we don't care. Declare war, show superiority. Yes, that's correct. And we have, as you can see, low stability, but we are gonna spend some of our mana to deal with that. There we go, we are stable again. We cannot afford the next one, but soon enough. So basically this war is gonna cost us 328, I believe. Yeah, 328 religious power, which I believe is much better than 180 oratory power. Even more, actually. Do we want anything here? This is not quite yet. I'm almost tempted to get national tribes and output, but our main goal is to get rid of this nonsense. So, I mean, this is great bonus, so we will want to take it. But okay, well, we are researching it such poor, shitty speed that we'll have all the time in the world, but we don't need those things quite yet. So you can rush that. This is still like a year away, right? Half a year away, okay. You can like rush there. Same goes for you. Well, you don't have a commander, but that's suboptimal, but yeah, it should be okay. Oh, we're not going to intercept them, are we? Yes, we are. Good. So we should be able to crush them. They have level 7 general, but we are. There's many of us. So let's slow down for a moment here, though. Like the main army get ahead just a little bit. I guess we could start sieging. Okay, we crushed them. Yeah, that was a stack wipe because they weren't supporting the paying for the armies. No, do we want to split here? We can, you know, like detach siege and run around here. Yeah, let's detach siege and please cancel this fort. I think we don't care about this fort, right? I actually don't know if we don't siege it and peace out, which, okay, this is not gonna happen because we will take control of this without sieging. Where are we fighting? A Sinop. Okay, let's actually take a look at the situation here. So, you are fighting Sinop, okay. You are fighting those. You are not fighting anyone. Anything going on up north? Nope. Nope, nope. So look, it's in this little war here. Moria. Phrygia. Okay, you're just fighting thieves, Jesus. And Rome is interestingly fighting Sabina rather than Etruria. Well, that doesn't really interest us, but yeah, well, Rome. So might as well take a look. Yeah, so I don't think that there is a way for us to actually gain that fort. It will be cancelled because once we take this fort, this, even if we don't besiege it, this would take it from be controlled. For us, okay. It's actually, can we split them in half? No, we can't because they are already. Okay, so you are like going back here. So once you reach here, we're gonna split you in half. One group will actually besiege this, and one group will like squash those guys and besiege those two provinces. So we don't have to worry about those like 1,000 groups joining anything. No one joined our war. Good. That's looking good. And you guys can just rush ahead. There we go. And split. We move there. You're besieging, so turn off that. And you are marching. Why isn't it showing that you are... Okay, now when I need to be closer. There we go. Where's your army? Do you have an army? You have an army of 8, which is exactly what we have. Hopefully we have a better army. I mean, they actually can have like a lot of heavy infantry now. Heavy cavalry, when I think of it. So let's see. They do not. And yeah, we should be able to... I'm not sure we will be able to wipe them, but... Okay, let's see. We are not able to move past here, though. Right, so if they escape this way, we won't be able to catch them. If they escape that way, we will be able to catch them. Now, let's take a look where the province capitals are. So, one is here, and one is here. So we want those two, and then this, and then we can go. Now, let's take a look at costs. Really, this whole thing will cost us 6. Jesus, yeah. As you can see, show superiority multiplies by 3. So, yeah, we won't be able to get much. Yeah. This is good against like small nations, like when you conquer like 20 people here or 30 people. Yeah, I think like okay, we'll do the math later, but I think it's like 40 or 50 people is as much as you can get. We may consider going where is it? Diplomacy. Bellicose stands right here, so because we will want to fabricate a claim soon enough anyway, so that will save us a little bit. I mean, it will pay for itself after 5 claims, so but worst occurs, may allow us to get like one more province, a decent one as well. Also, we are not gonna take this because okay. If you take a look at it, this is... yeah. So, okay, so this is gonna be... oh, it doesn't say here, but this is already multiplied by twice because... where is it? No, because they are not... no, never mind. If they were the vassals of some sort, subjects, that would be there would be an additional multiplier, but now it's just the same thing. I think that one city here, Trapezus, is a pretty big one. There's 6 people, and that's so it's just a point per person. Let's see. Is does it hold true for this? Doesn't seem so, because it's 0.2, where for places like Vashrani. Somewhere here, I guess. Vashrani, 3 people, so that's 0.4 for this. I know. It's okay, we'll look at it later. Okay, we are winning, and where are they escaping? They're escaping this way for whatever reason. So let's actually go there, and instead of starting to siege, this army can do that, while we are gonna rush that way and clean up whatever this and whatever else goes there for the time being. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully they will escape in some interesting... Where are they going? The Vashrani. Okay, they're going here, so perhaps they're like escaping all the way here, which means that this army, without a leader, will be dealing with it. We cannot, of course, go there, so this is actually gonna get problematic if they keep stacking, but let's not worry about it quite yet. Yes, that's, you can just rush there and start besieging it while we'll try to go snipe smaller detachments. Let's see, we should catch this one. And actually from here we can snipe this one as well. And they may finish this around here somewhere. So we may want to consider actually occupying consider giving this guy a general as well, this group a general. Yeah, we're gonna catch them. You're gonna stack map them, I think. Yep. And we cannot catch those, so let's split and take those two capitals. Actually, the guy with you are gonna go here, and you are gonna go here. So because this way, the general will be closer to the troop to their main force. That is some of the. Okay, so we are at 54k manpower. We'll see how that ends. I think we are like close to that when we started the war. Hasn't been a lot of fighting, not really. Okay, let's march this way actually. It seems that they either reformed or are going towards us very slowly. A bit worried about this. Okay, so yeah, they reformed here. We squashed that. Now, it says that yeah, their leader has a 7. So, okay, who is our what our? Oh, okay, that's why we had a son. I mean, okay, if he ends up fairly reasonable. But we suddenly got a lot of pretenders, and like we cannot put a baby in charge of an army. So once again, I guess we need to try and put someone that's not gonna be a problem. Let's see, Manitz. Okay, no, he's terrible though. Yeah, and this guy is confident and whatever, but that amounts to 1. So like all we can do here is okay. Let's not fight this. We'll wait and move with this guy and try to attack them with this army while reinforcing with this army, or just perhaps we're just gonna sit here and do nothing, wait for the sieges to finish. I mean, no, we'll have to fight them at some point, but might as well do it with a proper general without putting another general in charge. Oh, I mean, cash, yeah, decent. No more. We got some slaves there. Oh, damn it. They are now suffering too much attrition. It's already like shitloads of attrition anyway. It's a limit of 6. And we are at 8. Like detach siege here, that would help. We don't have like a siege ability or anything, no, definitely not. Let's merge you and like, go deal with their main army before they decide that this general-less army is problematic. Or is that easy pickings? Oh, okay, I think we wanna pull back if they hopefully they want to march here and start sieging shit, but I don't want to fight 2 versus 4 no matter what kinds of troops they have. Okay, we besieged okay, still I guess this just changes what okay, if we was to sue for peace, like we can take it all, and for this we need to besiege the capital, right? But this is 90 actually. Huh. Well, that we definitely don't want that, because we would want this bit, but that will be too much. Okay, well we'll see it once we are done. How's this war going, by the way? Well, about as expected. Against fighting, you have 26. So yes, you are, and you are in debt. And going even further in debt, you have 9, and you have some cash. Well, should I spend it on troops? I think. All right. The reason we can like just walk out of there is we have forces, right? So Yep, they're moving here, and can you guys like merge and shit? Yeah, let's rush in there. By rush I mean, yeah, let's actually rush. I mean, hopefully we'll be lucky enough. Okay, they are actually coming after us. That's good. Says, well, okay, so this is like a. Why this indicator is not all that truthful. They have no chance in hell of winning this. So their army has better quality than ours. That's just nonsense, right? The terrain is to their benefit, okay, but and they have a better general. So with terrain, it's 6-4 as far as general wise, but our army is bigger. We have flanks and shit. So this is gonna be actually that. And actually, let's check our act. They're gonna like, probably use like skirmishing, I would think. Let's see, that's light infantry and some archers. Yeah, so they may use skirmishing. Let's try deception. Yeah, at least they are not gonna rampage through our lands there. I don't think I want to besiege all the territories around here, but I kind of want to besiege territories around here. Start with like there. So we can like walk this way and reinforce this with an actual commander if need be. Okay, let's see this battle. They actually went with shock. So okay, they do have high discipline. So perhaps it counted that, but as you can see, we had some losses, but. Yeah, it was a slaughter, and they are escaping this way, interestingly enough, so let's deal with it. And their main force is somewhere here, so like here I imagine. Maybe we'll run headfirst into them, who knows? Ah! Okay, so you guys just... wait a second. Okay, no one joined the war. This is I really need to set up that we get a big ass notifier that someone joined the war against you, because that's not there from the start for whatever reason. How are you guys losing? Okay, interesting. You have like an army. You do, and you don't. Okay, so this is probably the temporary setback, I would wager. Alright, we are out of time. Thankfully we managed to record this. So I'll see you next time. Tomorrow, I imagine, if this continues not to crash, so fingers crossed. Cheers!